Today's video, the Traxxas Trx4, will be getting some more mods, so stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Today's video, I got my Trx4 Bronco back on the bench here, and I'm going to be doing a light kit install. Now, I've been wanting to add a light kit to my trucks for quite some time now, just never really got around to it, but seeing a lot of other videos, when people have those lights on, it adds to that scale look, and that's something I've been trying to go for, so the time has come. I picked up the MyTrickRc Dragon 1 controller. It comes all in a kit with the marker lights, tail lights, headlights, everything that I'm going to need to have a rockin' light kit. So we're going to have to get this all installed, see what it looks like. I'm going to run it off my DX5 Rugged. Super excited. Finally have a light kit. So we'll get it all installed and see what it looks like. I did go ahead and I picked up some Samex brass as well. I'll get that installed, but that's kind of boring. We don't really need to go into that. Gonna add some weight, start tuning around. That's about it. But let's get this body off and start trying to get this light kit all installed. All right, so I got the body off and I have to figure out where to put this controller. I've seen some people putting it down here on the side. That's kind of how they recommend you do it. But I'm going to be adding an interior in here, so I have to make sure that I'm going to have clearance. Now I have a spare interior, but I might go ahead and put it somewhere else. So I'm going to mess around and see where I'm going to put it, but quickly we can just kind of break down the kit. I actually haven't done this yet. I just opened everything up. So here's all the lights, and everything is all plug in, which is real nice. Okay, so what do we have? Wow, okay. I have to figure out what everything is. So these are all different here. Obviously, these are the headlights, I believe, here. So yeah, I'm going to break this down, figure all this out, and when I get something interesting, I will come back and let you guys know.
Too many of the high school kids are going steady. Do you think this is true?
I don't think that high school kids go steady as much as kids in junior high school. I know when I was in junior high school, why, if you went out with a boy once, why, all the other boys just simply wouldn't date you because you were going steady. You give me all the problems.
All right, guys, so I got everything all wired up. The only thing you have to do that isn't plug and play is you have to make a hole in the actual like piece that's inside the grill, but it's actually got like a center point already ready for you. So you use that as a guide, and I just used a body reamer, reamed the hole out. I went 1/4 inch on the top. I just used a 1/4 inch drill bit there to kind of make sure I was going big enough, and as soon as I could get the drill bit in, that's the size I went with. And then on the bottom one, I just went until I could fit the little LED light inside the hole, and then you line those up and you mark a hole in the body, and that was it. So 4 little, well, 8 total, because you have to do 2 on each light and then 2 on the body side. But that is super simple. If you want to see a better way of doing that, I got the info from MyTrickRc's YouTube channel. I watched their installation video on how to do it, so they kind of break it down a little bit better. If you want a more step-by-step guide, that's what I use. But if you're just kind of watching for entertainment purposes, that's what I did, and I wired everything all up, tested it, it's all working. So I got my pack here. It's really cool. So I got a few wires left. This is going to go into the chassis. So this is the port you plug in for your balance cable if you're not rocking Traxxas batteries. If you are rocking Traxxas batteries, they sell an adapter that plugs into this here, and you can use a Traxxas battery, no problem. They include the balance ports, which is good for me. So you just plug in your balance port, and then it's got this wire, and that plugs into the Dragon controller. It's 2 arrows on the top. You line that up, just press that on, and then the controller's got a little power button on it, which is really nice. And you hit that button, and all your lights are on. So then you hit the button another time here, like so, and then the headlights come on. You got 3 stages of brightness. So you can do just marker lights if you want to, which is nice. So I'll probably rock that look a lot. The only thing I don't like is I kind of got the angles kind of off for the marker lights. It's not getting that whole square, but in the dark it should look a little bit better, but nothing you can do. I just stuck them in the holes that were already existing in the Traxxas body. But everything is all working, which is really good. I'm super pumped. So I just have to get this all cleaned up because it looks like a rat's nest, and I'm not dealing with that. So I'm going to take my time here and wrap these wires with some black duct tape and get it all buttoned up really nice. And then I wire this in the truck for functioning reverse lights. I'll show that when that's all done. But yeah, I'm going to get to work on cleaning up these wires. So let's go. Alright guys, got the wiring all done. I use duct tape and zip ties. You can see it there. Not super clean, but it's all out of the way, zip tied, it's pretty sturdy. The body goes on the truck, everything should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead, get that receiver off, and try to get everything working. I have a couple of ideas on what I can do. If not, I just won't have the switch on my remote yet, but we'll see.
There are those who do go steady because they seem to have found the right one, or so they think.
Did your parents criticize this at all, going steady business?
You go out with one boy 3 times. I mean, just as an example, you go out with one 3 times, and she was pretty much in line as his girl. The guys in Germany are even call her or something. You go out with 3 different guys and you're a dealer. And I mean,
well, all right, guys, it's all done. It was pretty simple. The hardest part, I would say, is taking the grill apart and making those holes. It's not really hard, but that's the most work involved, and maybe taping up your wires. So here's my wire job again. You know, not super neat, but overall it's kind of pretty decent. It's not going to bother me, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then you just, it's really hard, but you just disconnect that, and then you're disconnected from the truck. And for power, you just tap into your balance port with this on your battery. If you're rocking Traxxas batteries, again, for this kit, they sell an adapter. That's something you'll need to get going. Now, problems that I did run into here is I was trying to get the reverse lights to work. So first they were on the whole time, but you can kind of go through this little mode with them. But for whatever reason, I couldn't get it to work with my remote. So that way when I went in reverse, they would come on. So if anyone knows why that is, if they're familiar with this light kit, let me know, because I would like to get the reverse lights functioning. That would be really good. I tried a couple of different things, none of it worked. So I don't have the reverse lights unless I want them on the whole time, which I'm definitely not into that. So for now, I have them off, but the rest of the kit looks really good. There's just a couple of issues that I did with the install. You're really going to want to take your time and make sure you put all the bezels on right. Like I said, go to their website if you want more intricate install instructions, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but you got to make sure that you've got the holes just right, because there's another hole right there. You don't want to get too close to that. You want to make sure those little lights go in there. That's kind of the only thing that you kind of have control over, because you're just pushing into the bezels that Traxxas already has with the other lights. So it's really pretty much just a plug and play, minus making those little holes, which I like. And it disconnects from the truck super easy, which is great. And you know, you got the different brightnesses. Only thing I might have liked to have is, I've seen it, but I couldn't remember who made it or what was going on with it. But they had like a more yellow, like old looking light for the more scale accurate of what the lights would have looked like. No big deal. I'm sure that's something I might be able to upgrade to in the future. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, moving on to the controller, which is great, is if I want to expand this, the ports are already there. So if I go with MyTrickRc's products, I can simply just plug it into my controller, which is super nice. So any further installs, I'll just plug it right in there. So it'll be super quick, because I definitely want to get a light bar on the top of this. I'm just waiting. I'm going through the process. This is what the interior is going to look like. This is not a good print, but I was just using this to make sure that my controller wasn't in the way. So I have a new, better print coming. It's all done. I just have to pick it up, but that's not going to be for a little while. So that's kind of where this truck's going to stand for now. But the light kit was great, easy install, and I'm so pumped to finally have some lights. I just have not got around to getting lights on any of my rigs, but this certainly is going to inspire me to get some lights going on my rigs. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys into light kits or what? I'm curious what you guys have to say. Now, I did go ahead and installed the brass portal covers and the differential cover, so I got that little bit of extra weight on there. I just didn't really throw that in the video because it's kind of super simple, nothing crazy. But yeah, it's just another mod that I got going on this truck. Okay, guys, that will wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I encourage you to go watch some of my other videos on the channel. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at RC_propaganda. And also, we have the December photo contest going on. So if you'd like to get in on the photo contest, send me one picture per month at rcpropaganda@yahoo.com, and the winner will be picked December 24th. So I encourage you all to enter. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.